A manager who has constructed a fortress here at home. But today, a real challenge. Can they defend their unbeaten run? Hello, it's great to be with you. And I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position. And I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16, just moments away. It's Milton Keynes Dons up against Aston Villa.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's certainly the informed striker, Derek. He's the top goal scorer in the competition so far this season, and his general play deserves it. I'm sure today he's going to be a constant threat.
And a look at the starting 11 for MK Dons.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly narrow midfield, so it does mean that the fullbacks need to break forward at the right time. But it's the number 10 who really has to affect the game today.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Sancho. Great vision to switch the play.
Yeah, that could cause them problems now.
John McGinn. Just the challenge that was required. Decent position. Chance perhaps, and good safe hands on display. Rodgers. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Nicely played. He's through. Chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jadon Sancho. And intercepts again. Morgan Rodgers. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz. It's with Camara. Douglas Luiz. Can they set up a chance? Takes the shot. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Marco Reus. Oh, he looks threatening. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Quick counter could be on. Boubacar Kamara. And they keep it moving. Oh, to level the match. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Marco Reus. Stancio. Oh, that's splendid play. And a clever piece of defending. Watkins. On to Rodgers. Good idea. And look at this. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Maatsen. Sancho now. Committed challenge. Reus. Marco Reus with a through ball. Can he put it away? Really committed defending. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. John McGinn. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And away they go again, into the second half. Tomlinson. And on to Stancio. Now what can they do from here? Can he put it away? And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
Three goals without reply. Sancho. Ian Maatsen. Douglas Luiz. On to McGinn. Boubacar Kamara. It's with Douglas Luiz. Oh, might be a smart stop here. Who can they pick out? Possibilities for them to counter. And there it breaks down. Douglas Luiz. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Stancio. Marcel Ruiz. The ball with Marco Reus. Oh, useful ball. Chance to finish. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Interesting pass. Really good build-up, but no end product. Is this the moment? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Stanchu. Diego Lainez. Let's see if something comes of this. And the chance is on. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it?
Hang on, Stuart, look at this! Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. "15 minutes left for play. Can he find the right pass? Takes aim! What a save! Tyrone Mings. Rodgers. And Havertz. Well, that's a clever ball. Will it be? Stopped a certain goal. Here it is now, a substitution. Perfect tackle. Oh, big chance. Oh, it's a super save.
Well, he always looked in control of the situation. That's a top-class save.
And over it comes. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
Number 2,
Tomlinson.
to be replaced by number 12, Kane Wilson.
Snuffing out the danger. In behind for him to chase. Sit through! And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Choupo-Moting. And the referee is going to... And in with a real chance. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
And that's a moment he would like to have back, if possible. Morgan Rodgers. Oh, in with a chance! And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. We are certainly confident going into the next round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he should be happy with his goal and the win, but he'd be slightly annoyed that he hadn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.
No doubt about it, the fans are on tenterhooks ahead of this one. They know full well that their heroes could, today, clinch the league. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And today could be a memorable day for the visitors, an opportunity for them to clinch the league title. It's Swindon Town, and they face Milton Keynes Dons.
These away fans are coming here today hoping and expecting to see their team clinch the title. They've come here in their thousands, and what an atmosphere they're creating. I just hope they're not disappointed come the end of the game.
The MK Dons starting 11.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious approach, because unless their wing-backs can get into more advanced areas,
Fancies it! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Well, it's always a nice feeling as a manager when you rack up the victories. 50 in his case already for his career.
Well, he'll be hoping to make it 51 today, because you're only as good as your last game, but you have to say, it's a great achievement.
And so a look at the table, and while they have time on their side, with a win today, Stuart, they'll be crowned champions.
Well, Derek, they just need to perform as they've done for most of the season. Get the win, and then they can celebrate. They certainly deserve it.
Tom Nichols. Playing with patience. Fired against the crossbar. But quite simply not precise enough from that position. Gethin Jones. And on to Stanchu. Tomlinson. Stanchu. Aubameyang. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Well, it is without question a very special day. This his debut match. What should we expect to see from him?
Well, as a keeper making his debut, he just needs to have a solid game. Don't do anything silly. Don't take risks with the ball in his feet, and hopefully he can make a couple of important saves. I think he'd be a very good signing.
Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Trying to open up the defence. Could be troublesome. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang trying to feed it through. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Plenty of support here. Chances on. Keeper getting the touch. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
1-0 then.
Number 10, Harry Smith.
Gethin Jones. Marcel Ruiz. Now with Stanchu. Choupo-Moting. Shaping to shoot. Determined defending. Chance was building.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Tomlinson. Are putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Counter-attacking possibilities. Marcel Ruiz. Takes it on. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Tom Nichols. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Threads it nicely. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
Back underway, level begging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Choupo-Moting, can he give them the lead? They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Aubameyang. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Harry Smith. And easily intercepted. Choupo-Moting. The first half here comes to an end. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And that's a very good parry. Kilkenny. Nichols. Perfect challenge. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. Well, that is simply a gift for any keeper. Clark. Smith. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, disappointing end to that. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well,
oh, big chance here. There it is. Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now. Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Aubameyang. Not much chance for the keeper there.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Aaron Drinan. It did look on for them, but not to be. Tomlinson. And losing possession. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Kilkenny. Showing a good reading of the game. Could catch them on the break. And a good-looking ball. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, just look at this. The timing, the determination, the skill. This is a brilliant header from a top-class player. It's a great goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Clark. Kilkenny. Just 15 minutes remaining. Harry Smith. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Weighted ball from Aubameyang. And a superb stop!
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Choupo-Moting. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions. And there it is. It goes into the history books as an away day to remember. They've won the league.
Well, they've worked so hard over the course of the season. It really has been a fantastic effort. They fully deserve to be the champions. No doubt about that.
Yes, full credit to everyone associated with the club. It has been quite the collective effort. There's no escaping the controversy. Dropping a key player is never an easy thing to do, but the manager has made the call and is sticking to it. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And League Two action is what's on the menu coming up live. It's Milton Keynes Dons taking on Colchester United.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but with a slightly advanced central midfield player whose job it is to support and run beyond the strikers. The other midfield players are compact, so the fullbacks will be asked to break forward at the right time.
Nicely weighted pass. Might be a chance here. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Well, the fact of the matter is they've already been crowned champions, but there's always a special feeling about being inside the stadium when silverware is handed out.
Yeah, they've still got a game to play here, but what an atmosphere we've got. I think the celebrations have already started, Derek.
Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Choupo-Moting threads it nicely. And there it is, a chance. I must say, plenty of interest ahead of the game in Francesco Acerbi. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
And he stopped them in their tracks. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Francesco Acerbi. Nicolai Stanciu. Diego Lainez. Trying to connect. And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Now, the situation has changed in one of the other games, I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Warsaw. It's now 1-0.
And Royce might be in. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Now, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. To confirm for you, the home side were able to score, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Arthur Reed. Might be onto something. Can he get one back? Oh, he's got to it!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
was on its way in. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Ruiz. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. A chance to whip it in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And credit due, a good intervention.
Read it really well.
Anderson. Arthur Reed. Striking it, and the keeper able to hold on to it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, an honest assessment would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Marvin Egpiteta. Stanchiu. Choupo-Moting has it. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Reed. Jack Payne. Was there to meet it. Now sending it in. Well, the defender deserves a bit of credit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Marcel Ruiz. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Bishop. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, this looks useful. Magnificent defending. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Delivering it.
21, Edwards.
Well, nothing comes of it. Reed. Just narrowly wide in the end. Ruiz. Now with Stanchiu. Might lead to a chance. Gives it a go. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Bishop. Awura Edwards. On to Bishop. Beautiful pass. Played into the box. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Shot is on! Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Awura Edwards. Oh, that's a clever ball. A chance perhaps. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Just 10 minutes to go. Marcel Ruiz. Tomlinson. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Well, they've lost the ball. Good example of pressing without the ball. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Stanciu. And beyond the last defender, offside. So a personnel change then. And a clever piece of defending. Aurora Edwards. Could catch them on the break. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And space to exploit, maybe. And support available. And nearly extending the lead.
Well, it wasn't quite the finish he was looking for. He just couldn't quite keep it on target.
Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart. And there's the final whistle. In a way, this game had an academic quality about it. Everyone here, including the players, just waiting for the moment when they can celebrate their accomplishments. The trophy will soon be theirs.
Well, it's been a long wait, but it's worth it. Celebrating in front of their own fans. They've been excellent this season. They fully deserve to be the champions.
And that is a vivid picture of what we associate with this group of players. It's all about the team ethic. You can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. To come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And this is always part of the fun, Stuart, the photographs.
Well, this photo will be hanging up in the study for years to come, won't it? Just make sure you're in that front row. That would be my advice.
It promises to be a full-throttle occasion, and we expect a game to remember. It's the final of the Carabao Cup. Action coming up live. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It's Milton Keynes Dons taking on Chelsea.
What a chance for one of these teams to get their hands on silverware. And over the years, we've seen some great League Cup finals. Let's hope today matches up to some of those occasions. Really looking forward to this one.
Rodrigo makes his debut, no doubt about it. That is a big part of the storyline here today. What might he produce on the pitch?
Well, he'll certainly give them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real change of pace. So I'm looking forward to his performance today.
And a look at the starting 11 for MK Dons.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 of sorts, but they will play with a number 10, who I believe has to affect the game. Yes, he needs to pass it well, but he also needs to make runs beyond the two strikers.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. Rodrigo plays with Pedro Nieto out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And underway here, the quest for the Carabao Cup. This the final chapter. Moises Caicedo. And now Rodrigo. Trevor Chalobah. Romeo Lavia. And Chelsea looking dangerous. But nothing comes of it. Tomlinson. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
And Chelsea come away with it. More than one or two have been focusing on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang prior to this match. If you believe the stories coming out of the cup, could be. Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that?
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
It'll be interesting to see whether or not Chelsea can articulate an appropriate reply. Caicedo. And now Rodrigo. And Chelsea could be onto something.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And defensive play to be applauded. Now what can they do from here? Chance for Hoyce. Oh, this is a two-goal buffer. This is dreamland for them on such a grand occasion.
inch perfect. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Marco Reus. Not much chance for the goalkeeper there.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Cucurella. Or can they be creative from here? Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Lavia. Now with Caicedo. Trying to tee it up. Will reduce the deficit. And he struck the post. Well, that'll be a free kick. Tomlinson. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, Chelsea had an awful lot of space. Rice. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And it's Aubameyang. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Rodrigo. Romeo Lavia. They're well to win it back. What can they do from here? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Minutes of stoppage time coming up. That's a good ball. He's in with a chance. Oh, through on goal. Did everything right. That was until the finish. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. And away they go again, into the second half. Tomlinson. Now with Stanchu. Rice. Not the pass he had in mind. Rodrigo. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Manchester City.
Big moment here. Here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Francesco Acerbi. Ruiz. Stanchu. Oh, good idea. Rodrigo. Cucurella. A very effective challenge put in. Excellent vision. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Good high press. And good work to regain possession. Could be troublesome. And in the right position to read it. Caicedo. Looking for a route back. Delivered into the area here. And a goal kick forthcoming. Jones. 20 minutes remaining. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, you'll have a go! Fully committed! Corner kick played in. And that wasn't a bad header at all. Couldn't quite get over the ball. Nicely timed tackle. Enzo Fernandez. Stanciu. Now a decent position. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Challenge. Into the box. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Oh, it might be. And doing his utmost to find the net again, but saved this time.
Yeah, he's the main man today. Really making some good runs out there.
James. Fernandez. And possibilities here. Nicely blocked.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. To come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
And I'll tell you what, Stuart, it doesn't get any better than being able to savour a triumph like this with your own fans.
And I have to say, these fans have been brilliant as well. They've made so much noise. They've been magnificent.
now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.